yes, we're not Wednesday, we're Thursday. It's okay. We do exceptions like this. There's nothing better than doing things a little bit differently. In fact, it has everything to do with the subject today. Today, I want to talk about what happens when something really drastically heavy happens to us. For sure, the main subject of these capsules are cancer. However, what I say always relates to other situations. We understand that to go through something traumatic and something very difficult, it doesn't have to be cancer. It can be something totally different. The same truth applies. In the end, it's not really what happens that counts, is what do we do with it. So like I always say in my tarot, is like, there's a stick. There's always two ends to a stick. There's the one end where we say, oh my God, it hurts, it's scary, oh my God, that's the end of me, and that blah blah blah, all those negative thoughts, the first emotion that we get to grip on when something difficult happens. But at the same time, we can go to the other end of the stick and say, oh, but if this happens, it's because it's taking me somewhere where I can like learn and be a better person and understand a lot of things about myself. And therefore that is positive. It doesn't take away the bad stuff that happened. It just transforms it into something constructive and positive. So it's a choice. That's where the choice happens. The first emotion is valid, it's there, it's good, okay, perfect, go there, and then right away try to transform it into something constructive. You will gain from it, and everyone around you will gain from that too. And what you will project around you will be that constructivity, that positivity, and there's nothing better than that, because we all need some of that in our daily lives. I've been speaking a lot recently to people who are touched by cancer, of course, who have been touched by cancer. Some people have been touched by cancer and are still stuck in the problem because of a consequence, a physical consequence that stays on, that lingers on, and that will not change. And of course, aside from the fact that that person may suffer fear from recurrence, that's the lot of the people, of anybody who's had cancer, for sure. However, aside from that, there's all the stuff that comes with it, like the difficulty, the acceptation that we have to go through of what is the new situation. And that's not easy. So that stick becomes really, really important. We have to keep that in mind and try to apply it every day for our own sake, for our own happiness. I think that life is full of very difficult moments. And okay, we talk about cancer, but we talk about a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's in a relationship, sometimes it's just part of the growth. We're not here on vacation on earth. We have to go through a lot of stuff, and sometimes it's very difficult and heart-wrenching. What do we do with it? Do we go, oh my God? Or do we go, oh, okay, what can I do to change it, to understand why it happened to me? Because there is a why it happened, and there is a what I can do, and that is very important to go through these steps. The two sticks of the sticks, two ends of the sticks. Anyway, so maybe this week the reflection could be on that, to gain the awareness that there is a movement in anything that happens. There is a reason, there's a gain, there's a loss perhaps, but there's a gain. And let's stick to the gain instead of sticking to the loss. And let's follow that movement of creating something that will take us somewhere better. So that would be the message for the week. And I would be very happy. The workshops that I offer talk about that. They help people deal with those very important subjects that concern us all in our daily realities, and we go through those subjects, and then we laugh about it, because we have to demystify everything. We have to bring everything up to the surface, and say, hey, no, you know what, the heavy stuff will not stick to me. I choose to understand it and to put it in its place. So I mean, if you are interested in trying to gain something positive throughout all your worries or your preoccupations, well, perhaps it might be a good idea. And then you would be doing it with other people who have the same preoccupations and the same worries, because we all do. So, and to approach that with joy and with positivity might be a good gift, that you offer yourself. So anyways, consider that. Talk to me, and it starts next week. There are 5 workshops. They're fascinating. We're going to have a lot of fun. So go ahead, talk to me, and come along. It's good. And also, when I'm thinking about the pain that we receive, that we feel when something heavy happens, I think one of the first things that we're afraid of is how incompetent we feel when we're stung by pain or by dishonor or whatever the emotion is. We're stung by it, and we judge ourselves. We're the first ones who are judging ourselves, and we're not giving ourselves a break at all. And we feel that maybe we're not strong enough, we're not good enough, somebody else is, check her out, and blah blah blah. Well, maybe it's a good idea not to go there, because that's a different category. It's a different hole. You get in there and you're stuck in there, and there's no happiness there ever. You also might fear judgment from others, who might think that if you're vulnerable, then it's like, oh my God, who is this person? She's not tough. All those things are understandable, and there's something to be done about it, and it's a good thing to think about it, and to put things in their place. Anyways, like I say, if you want to come and partake to the workshops, you're really gonna appreciate it. They're amazing. So in the meantime, I hope you have a nice week. We'll talk about that subject again next week, because I think it's very important, and we are all touched by it every day. So have a good day in the meantime. Bye.